Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another streamy stream. I am your host, Panic at the Tesco, and oh crap, everyone's going really fast. Oh bugger. Just looking at what lap times people are putting in here. Let me actually just introduce the video first. So Saturday. We're getting reset. We're doing 13 laps. Yes, I did moan about that. That it was the wrong number of laps. So we're doing 13 laps here. So, what I was going to say before I went on stream, before I got distracted, is we are here Saturday night, 2 races, one in a touring car, one in a GT car, made-up track, Trial Mountain, classic track in Gran Turismo, one of the all-time classics. It's a track that I really like, but I'm apparently just really slow at, so... don't know what my chances are tonight. I've just seen Matty's lap times. That's what I was just owing at. 2 minutes, 0.6. That is fast. Might be able to do that on quali fuel, but he was doing that on race fuel, so that's interesting. ASMR for anyone who's into that. Just sipping on some water. By God. Panic, drinking water. That's a rarity. I'm usually drinking some weird fizzy juice. We've not got long now, just 2 minutes, I think, until we're scheduled to start the race. On the race, the qualifying, we've got 10 minutes of qualifying, then a race, as always. I'll be happy in this first race if I can get a podium. That's my target. I don't know what everyone else is doing lap time wise. I just had some sarcastic comments about different people's lap times. Actually, I don't actually know what lap times people are doing, and I'm just going to leave you just for 1 second because I need to go get my glasses, and they're in my car. Oh, I shouldn't have left it 1 minute before to go get my glasses on, but it will help me once the race goes on because it's eye strain rather than eyesight. So, you know what? Kept the headset on. Right, I'm back. I took the controller with me then. Just out of superstition, I like to lock the door whilst I'm driving because I have had one person storm into my house whilst I was driving once. A neighbour, not a randomer, but still. Apparently we live in a neighbourhood where people just invite themselves into your house. So we'll get going soon. I haven't actually put a lap in this lobby, so I don't know what the pace of the track is like. All I know is that Matty looks like a favourite doing a 2 minute 0.6, but we've got another mountain king amongst us, Enzo Jack, absolutely kicked my backside last time we drove here together. That was many moons ago in League 2 in the Sunday Championship. Enzo is a bit of a specialist around here. Osman, always difficult to beat when he's practiced. The only chance I've got of beating him is when he's not. The cars are different here in this league, so as you can see, I'm in this blue Ford Mustang, and the other guys are in all sorts of other different cars. But I think a podium, given who's in the field here tonight, would be a good bet. And as always, we want to beat URL Unforgiven, aka Alex, the boss man who runs Ultimate Racing League. Before we get started, do consider subscribing. Every little helps. I'm trying to get up to 400 subscribers. It costs $0. It's the bargain of the century. It is free. And it makes me drive faster as well. Subscribers just motivates me to put more effort into my streams. That's the main effect that it has. We're going to do something a bit wacky now in qualifying, because I am convinced that there is a problem with my car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive out on track. I'm then going to drive out again on medium tyres and then drive out again on softs. Why am I doing that? I've got some footage that suggests that there is a bug in the game, and it's been affecting my performances just a little bit. So we're going to try and fix it now. It does mean that I get less time to put in a qualifying lap. So here we go. We've got Grasshopper in front, but I don't really care. I just want to have driven the car. There we go. Ah, crap. Don't want to be doing that, though. And then back onto softs. And this just means that I might get less time to put in a lap. But what I'm thinking is that if I'm lucky, it won't cost me an extra qualifying lap. Let's just turn traction control off. And thank you to the viewers. I can see we've got a couple of viewers along. We are on our out lap. We are starting qualifying. I'll talk through the lap. So you brake as you enter the tunnel down into third gear, just dabbing the brakes. You can see I've got the yellow line on. I don't really use it, but and just braking as we come up to that yellow sign on the right there. There's a school crossing sign for some reason over there. I don't know where the school is. We're in America, so make jokes all you want about schools. I'm not going to, because I'll get banned. We hook across onto these hatches. That's the corner where I think Enzo is absolutely schooling me, because he is so tight to the inside through there. I'm just going to put a little bit of rear brake bias on. I don't think it's really relevant for qualifying, it's more for the race. But we've got this long back straight now. And braking just after we pass the dangerous turn sign, you want to hook in where that rock is. There was a rock on the left, that is my turning marker. The car's understeering a little bit there, but it's not the worst. Braking just after the tree, down into third gear, and okay, I think the car's decent, let's say. I think if I can get the lap together, a 2015's my ideal time here. But Matty going faster than that. Braking at Graffiti on the right. And then this corner here is all about keeping to the left and then hooking over. I'm not sure what I think about the car. I'm not sure if it is behaving. It felt very oversteery there, and it should be planted. But let's see. I don't want to make too many excuses. So, it's all about nipping across there, and then just a slight lift. Oh, it's definitely it's not got a huge amount of grip compared to what I was hoping for, but I'm going to drive the wheels off it. Yeah, not bad. But it doesn't feel... it doesn't feel like it did in practice. And I'm aware there's a couple of factors that could also be changing that as well, like the wind. So wind does impact the handling quite a bit, but not as much as I feel it is doing, and it certainly doesn't change the car under traction. See there? You can hear the wheel squealing. It shouldn't really be. Oh, that's my mistake there. Even if this lap was a good lap, it's not anymore. I've hit the wall. This is an interesting qualifying because I can see everyone's laps. Oh god, everyone's in the 2 minutes. It's worrying, that. Yeah, it's not really connected up through there. It could have been worse though. This is not going to be an amazing lap time here. 2 minutes has already gone by. 2017, 6th place. But Got to find 8/10. I think I can find half of that. That was nice. That was alright. I was lacking grip through there though. That was nasty. It's lacking grip on the exit there as well, and I don't know why. Matched my first sector. No more grip to turn in there either. Sai on pole. Sai with a very good lap time. But we'll see. We'll see what I can do. I'm in front of Alex, that's important. So try and feed it in under the rock. Just can't get on the power. Slower again. But I messed up this corner last time, so let's not mess it up this time. Okay, I can hold third. I say I can hold third gear. I had to get off the accelerator. See, the thing that I just don't understand is I'm hitting my lines alright, I'm just hitting them a lot slower than what I really ought to be. It's just because the car doesn't want to play ball. Like there, I was fighting oversteer for some reason. But we've got 2 more laps now, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, I've gone slower. Again, no grip there. It's pretty easy to take that in third gear in practice. I've just got time to go out and do. Right, I'm trying everything now, just in case there's something wrong. This will give me enough time to put in 1 more lap. Just. That felt better. That felt better. This is what it should feel like. Could just be brake bias, but I mean, look. Oh, okay, a tiny bit squirrely. And to be honest, I'm not the best through that corner there. So I'm just looking what time I need to do though. I need to do... So I need to find basically 8/10 to come third. Okay, I'll bear it in mind. I've only got 1 attempt to do it. That's hooking in nicely. You see that, how far to the left I was there? Feels so much better. And there, I didn't have to get off the accelerator. Just going to take it a little bit easy around there though. So an outlap is 2 minutes, apparently. So I'm going to come across the line with literally seconds to spare. 3, 2, 1. Ah! No! No! Ah, that is crap. The car was feeling so much better then. It was feeling way better. You see, well, you could see, you could see it. You could literally see it. I wasn't suddenly just driving it differently. I'm just so confused, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. I won the last race from the same sort of position at the start. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. I'm just going to try and do exactly the same thing again. I'm going to stick a set of mediums on. I don't know how many... Oh, no, I do. 5 laps. 5 laps is what I've got on the softs. Yeah, but at least I understand it. I mean, as a lap time there, it's not horrendous. I was doing 2:01.3s in practice. But I expect to be able to do a 2-minute something in quali spec. Let me change my tyres. So we'll start on the mediums. No point in starting on the softs. It's very confusing what's happening. I thought that the changing the tyres thing at the beginning would fix whatever was ailing me, because it did in practice. I had, just before the stream, 10 minutes before the stream, I had the same problem come up, and I went in, I pitted, and then put on the mediums, and then put the softs back on, and suddenly the car was handling like a different beast. It's so weird. I just can't explain like how the car's handling is. You can hear the tyres squealing, like it's on the edge of grip, when most of the time when I'm driving, the tyres aren't really squealing. I don't tend to drive like so that all 4 wheels are screeching, because you're just going to wear them out, and it's a sign that you're pushing too hard. I'm confused, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried. And we've got a second race as well. And I don't know if I'm going to be good or bad in the second race. As long as my wheel doesn't disconnect as well, that would be the other thing. But obviously the guys in the chat will just be taking the piss right now, because I literally just told them that I'd figured out what the problem was and I fixed it. And like I had a nagging feeling on the outlap there that the car wasn't quite right, because that turn after the tunnel, the right-hander, the one with the school sign, that turn, you can sweep across that apex full throttle in third gear. You brake down to third, sweep across, hit the inside, and then accelerate. And I was having to feather the throttle ever so slightly. The car felt like it was oversteering, like it was like the back end was going round. But this happened last week at Bathurst, and then I went and won the race. So let's try and do that again. So 5 laps on the soft tyre means that I need to pit 13, lap 8, end of lap 8. So this car accelerates so much faster than Alex's. That's good to know that this car is so much faster in a straight line than Alex. It just had to be quiet for a moment then, because Alex was all over my back bumper. And let's hope that the top speed of this car also just helps me pull away from Alex a little bit now as well. because I don't want to really be fighting too much if I can avoid it. So under the rock we go. These mediums feel decent. Yeah, feels all right to me. And we're taking a look at Silly Shot up in front. Silly Shot just missing the barrier there in front of me. That's brilliant how much more acceleration the car's got than Alex's. I'm so poor through there though. I'm just gone quiet because I'm just thinking about car settings and things. Yeah, I did realise that I'd forgot to set the brake bias. Does it really change the handling of the car? No. But does it reduce tyre wear? Yes. So Silly Shot's pulled away from me here though. No idea what tyres everyone else is on. No idea what race I'm in. Well, I was 3/10 down in that sector though. So 2.3 the gap. Oh, I've had a better exit than him. Only just getting the car slowed down there. I was a bit on the edge. Oh, these guys are getting into a fight in front. They're slowing each other down quite a lot. That's just gained me a good second, and Bry's having a bit of a fall down the order here. So it's all about accuracy in this first sector and avoiding penalties. So I was just too tight to the inside this last few laps, but that time I got it right. And this is what I want to see. If these guys are on softs and they're fighting like this, then it just brings me into the fight. It certainly brought me into the slipstream of Bry. I got a feeling Enzo might be on mediums. And I heard the crunch there from Bry. He's got some, I don't know if he's got damage, but he's been in the barriers. Nothing I can do to get past him though. Nice tight exit there. Just keep it to the inside here and try and get a better exit than him. Oh, he got a great exit though. But this is where I want to stay for now. If these guys are on softs. I missed the apex there by a mile. Fry struggling, he's going to be on dirty tyres here. He's got a bit of lag, he's moving around a bit. Oh, sets up the move. Lovely jubbly, just switch to radar just so that I can keep an eye, but I should be past him well before we break. And I am. I'm just not going to pull back and give him the tow just yet. Yeah, there we go. Didn't mean to grab second gear there though. He almost got a run on me there, but he gave each other room. He's got a way better exit than me. I don't think there's enough braking zone for him to get me into turn one. My turn to have dirty tyres. Defended. It's costing me time. These guys are in a battle up in front though, that's costing them time. I'm just at the end of the slipstream range for them. There's a 3 wide battle in front. This is entertaining to watch. But I'm not driving my best. 5/10ths down on my personal best. Still, caught onto them. That's a better exit. And Osman was on softs. I think I just heard a clang of a barrier behind me there. Now, I'm not going to do anything stupid with silly shot. That would be silly. And I would get shot. Enzo making a mistake on the exit there. Starting to enjoy the car a bit now. And I will enjoy a tow from Silly Shot down here as well. Nice slipstream. He's got Enzo here. Enzo trying to make a comeback on him. I think Enzo might be on softs. And Matty was. Well, I'm just messing with them. So this is good news. So now though, I just need to judge how long the tyres are going to last. That front right is looking dodgy. See that though? That was a couple of miles an hour faster than I was taking in qualifying on worn softs with fuel in the car. That's what I mean when I say there's a bug. Because that should not be possible. Bit wide there. That's going to cost me a little bit. Cost me a couple of tenths that. But the tyre, well, that is the corner that is the hardest once the tyres start to wear. Yeah, tyre wear starting to kick in. So Grasshopper also on soft tyres. Now the question will be what lap times the guys are doing behind. No idea. I'm starting to lose a little bit of lap time, but this is my last lap on these tyres, thank God. Yeah, they just don't want to turn there. They are worn out, so that's all to be expected. And even so, I'm still matching my personal best sector times. Really have to get out of the accelerator that time there. And Sai actually pulling away from me, so whatever tyres he's on, they're clearly working better than mine, because he's gained a tenth on me. Yeah, it's a bit of a understeery pig through there. Happy to have only lost a couple of tenths. Just having to take second that time, but only briefly. Right, into the pits we go. Sai staying out. which is interesting. So we go on to the soft tyres. We don't need fuel. This will be interesting. I wonder what lap time I can do on these as well. Come on, pit crew. Move your bottoms. Has my driver got lost? Here he comes. Oh, plummeted down the order though, so yeah. I was trying to give Bryce some room. I backed out. He's not going to be happy, but I didn't know where he was. I was trying to just give him the apex, because that was horrendous. So we've got some moves to do here. The one I care about is Osman, championship wise. I think he's closest to me in the championship. Yeah, these softs are feeling fine. Feeling really good. I missed my turn in there. They got okay, so one of the guys is pitting as well, so that's an extra place for me. Oh, Enzo with a penalty. I don't think I can make this dive. Yeah, backed out of that. Difficult to judge where Silly Shot was there with the lag, but just keeping it alright there. So I need a good exit here. Oh, and Silly Shot was absolutely rapid through there. The gap's coming down here. I might try a dive, because this is a corner where dives work. Well, he covered it very well. Very, very good defending. He covered that perfectly. He stuck his car to the inside, and that's exactly what he needed to do. Worst place to get a slide. Now Enzo's going to join the party here. He's just taken his 1 second penalty, which is a horrible penalty in these cars. Enzo's struggling. He's parked it on the apex. You can't park there, mate. Bit of weaving. What's the hazard lights on for? Does it mean he's got a problem? Well, he's let me through, so I think he's got a problem. I think I pitted too late because the tyres are not wearing as much as they did in practice. So we've got 2 more laps. And I'd be very happy with 4th place. A bit wide. I thought I was going to hit the barrier, then it was just lag. But silly shot, maybe with an opportunity on Oz here. We might take a look at him. I'm too far back. It's going to be a last lap for me. Just need to keep him under pressure and hope they make a mistake. Because my front right is now starting to wear. I spoke too soon. But I'm a second faster than I was last lap. Just because I'm not in traffic anymore. That's how much the traffic was slowing me down. I was struggling. Silly shot struggling as well. They're both struggling. I think that was moving under braking, but I'll not complain too much. Have him. Go on, silly. Round the outside, go on. Couldn't get the car turned across that time. And I think I've lost my main opportunity here. Silly's so good through there as well. I'm losing so much time through there. I think that's my driving to blame. That is entirely my driving. The 6th place isn't too bad, but if I'd have managed to get some passes, it would have been better. I'm starting to struggle now. That front right is dead. I think these guys both know they've done enough. I'm wondering what happens to Enzo. Yeah, the shame here is just obviously couldn't make the strategy work this time. Unlike Bathurst last week, I was obviously able to run in free air for everything except for the first 2 laps, whereas this time I have to fight my way back through, and the tyres just didn't last. But it's damage limitation, I think. I do need to understand what's going on, because if you notice, my racing lap there was faster than my quali lap with worn tyres, so I just still don't get my head around it. But this does mean that we get to start in... I think I get to start in 8th place? No, hang on. There's 12 others. If there's 12 others, then I get to start the next race in 6th. Because it's reverse grid, and I'm exactly in the middle. Which makes it quite difficult to decide what strategy to use. Yes, there are 12 of us. I think Bry's going to be a bit pissed off about that pit exit thing, but I don't know what I could do differently. I did back out of it. I was prepared to give him the position. But I don't know, miscommunication at 150 mile an hour, clearly, because he didn't know that I was giving it to him, but I was. The pit exit there, you can just cut across the pit line there. Yeah, he's be right to be upset, but I think racing incident is my call on it. Anyway, we've got a record number of viewers. Whoa, get in there. There must be nothing on TV tonight. Oh yeah, because Traitors has finished, hasn't it? I'm not going to reveal the winner because I haven't watched it, and I've not watched any of them ever because I've got better things to do, like drive cars fast on a game. So, we now swap over to more powerful machinery. Hang on, I need to change my car. I set the lobby wrong. Alex, he'll realise in a minute he's not set the car for the lobby. Whilst we're waiting, I'm just going to turn my oven on because after the race is finished, I need to get something to eat. I always have a pizza after a race because it only takes 10 minutes, but takes 15 minutes for my oven to get up to temperature. So I always put it on during the race. Right, so I am going to start on the hard tyres and take my chances with being able to come through the field. I've no idea what's going to happen here. This bug that I keep talking about, I don't think affects the second race, but I definitely witnessed it there. The car, again, in the race there, was beautiful. It was really easy to drive. So now I just need to get a feel, because look how much faster this car is. This is a GT rather than a touring car. And it's a different beast altogether. the gears for every corner different. First gear for that corner. Actually, second gear for that one. I thought it was the third, but no, it's second. So we'll be racing in just a few minutes, so stay with us. This is the point where I usually see people dropping off the stream. So it's my job to be entertaining, isn't it? I'll try and be entertaining. I don't know, knock knock. Who's there? I don't know. I don't know any jokes. What's the worst joke that I've said this week? Oh, I know. I know loads of jokes about white sugar, but brown sugar, demerara. And if you liked that joke, please thumbs up the video. And if you didn't like that joke, thumbs up the video anyway. So I'll be starting in 6th place, but with the 5 cars in front of me allegedly being slower than me. I need to get that turn 1 sorted out. I will say, I quite like this track in the touring cars. In the GT cars, I am less confident. I will blame my driving for this result, whatever the result is. I'm just not quite as confident, especially through Sector 1. But I think in terms of championship there, in that last race, I lost a couple of points to Osman. He gained a couple of points on Unforgiven. And I think those are the 2 that I'm fighting in the championship. I can't ever remember. It's very close, I know that much. So I'm just getting my rhythm going here. It's the same for everyone here that when you practice a lot on one type of car, you might then need a bit more time to remember all of the braking points and things for a different car. So Hoggy putting in a lap time just as a guide. And I've beaten it. That looks promising. Okay, I'm going to get a penalty for that, but it's good to know what the car feels like through there. Yeah, I've got a penalty, and I've binned it using pause to save it, which I won't do in the race. But yeah, I've got some ideas there on what I need to be doing. Oh, Enzo, only just faster than me, but he is faster. Enzo, I think, is the goat of the mountain. The mountain goat. Oh, I should have made that the video title. Not Enzo is the mountain goat, but the greatest of all time. Enzo is bloody fast round here. So I'd say it's encouraging then that my lap time was close to his. But we're having quite a long practice here. We don't usually get this many laps into practice. In fact, we don't usually get any. Usually it's just straight away we're racing. I'm a little bit worried about how turn one's going to go. Just because a lot of fast cars, all approaching turn one, all with different characteristics as well. That's the thing that worries me the most, is that my braking point probably ain't the same as someone else's. Are we going to concertina? Are we going to have contact? I hope not. So, it's just a case of being patient on the first lap though. Oh, I'm starting 7th. Oh yes, because 7 is halfway between 1 and 12. How does that work? Well, 1 plus 12 is 13, divided by 2 is 6.5. Round up to 7? I don't know. Maths is weird. Let's go! Concentrating here. Oh no, Enzo! He's kept it, he's held it. Yeah, unlucky spin for Enzo there. But very well held. And then putting me under pressure because I was just distracted then. Got a bit off the racing line, then onto the marbles. Hoggy having a problem in front. Yeah, dodgy sandwich to be in this. I don't want to go for a move into turn one. Oh, it'll end badly. Oh, and I did an Enzo, and Enzo saved me. Thank you, Enzo. I was just trying to gather the car and I was about to go round then. If he hadn't have hit me, I would have spun. He's literally just saved my life. And he's lost a place because of it. Oh, that is... Wow, that's unlucky, man. I've literally, my spin, costed him a place. Now, I don't know whether I'm just slow or whether these guys are on mediums. That's the fun of this. Finding no grip there in the middle of the apex. And now it's my turn to be attacked. I'm just going to keep to the inside here, but I think he's got enough pace to go around the outside. He has. Oh, he's got a penalty. I don't know what for. But he's pulling away from me quite easily. Even with that penalty, I'm not going to be anywhere near him. That's my... So I lost a 10th in the first sector, okay. I heard a clang behind me. Enzo clouted the barrier. Fraser making an early pit... No, he's not making an early pit stop. Gone deep. So I just need to refine my braking for that corner. Osman taking his penalty. I thought he'd still be in front of me, and he is. I was about to say, I feel like I've got the hang of this, and yes, I'm 6/10 faster. So, I mean, it is my driving to blame here. Just trying to follow Osman there. Osman having a go at Fraser here. I think Fraser slowed down this straight for reasons. And I heard sliding behind me, and sure enough I saw a grasshopper getting out of shape as well. Oh, big kick there. So I just need to be earlier on the brakes through here. That's better. I've still done deep. Good exit though. Oh, I nearly had another spin then. Fraser making a mistake in front. Oof. I think Grasshopper's got a good opportunity on me here. I knew I've got more power than him. Cover the inside. I learnt that move from Silly Shot. Thank you, Silly Shot, for teaching me that. It's a brilliant way to defend. got so much more apex speed than me. I'm gonna pit next lap. Very respectful. He's got a great exit there. Well played. Oh, I hit him. I was trying to duck underneath. The best place to duck is always underneath. So here we go. I hope that wasn't the bloody pit entry line, pit penalty for that, because that was very late. That was very late. God, it's a long pit lane, this. It is so slow. Come on. There we are. I figured that Oz had fueled his car, like basically pitted right on the edge of the fuel limit, and he did. But I'm worried now. I think I've got a penalty for the pit lane line. Oh, I haven't. Thank God for that. So Osman, 4.9 seconds in front. He's my reference. He's, like, in my mind, most likely race winner. These tyres feel nice. Five seconds to Oz. He's gained a tiny bit on me then. But no, the tyres do feel really nice. Lovely. That was a bit staccato, let's say. That was a bit worrying, that Grasshopper was on hard tyres. But I'm out in front of him by a margin. Super, super Out lap. And we've gained a second on Osman. We have gained on him. Don't say that often about him. And not a second anyway. Car is so nice through there. Osman pulling away on the exit though. But just definitely driver skill, that lack of. So gaining a place on Phaser, I expect. Not even looking at the gap to Grasshopper, but just I think it was increasing a tiny bit. I'm so scared to take that grass there because we've seen what it does. The car just digs in. It's going dark. Car feels lovely. Oh, I'm on the marbles though. That was dodgy from me. That was purely lack of talent on my part. I totally missed my turning point. It cost me a couple of tenths. Grasshopper's catching me. I think he's about to set a fastest lap actually. Oh, he's had a penalty. He's not. No, gone wide. So I'm still struggling into the corner, into the tunnel. It's just a corner that I've always struggled with. But let's see now. So we've got Peter and Hoggy in front of us. I think they are now on the hard tyres. I'm pretty sure they are. Underneath the rock. Nice. Enzo with the fastest lap. I'm very close to it here though. I'm about a tenth off it if I hold the lap together. And I can see cars in front getting closer to me. Bad last sector though. Let's see what we can do about Hoggy. .5 seconds to him. He's got a slipstream off Peter in front now, I can see. I said, got to keep close to Osman because he'd be the potential race leader. He's in third, so I was half right. Oh, Peter going deep. I don't have the balls to make a pass on Hoggy through here. I just don't. What are you guys doing? Well, that's not what, it's not good for me when other people get into battles. Just brought Grasshopper right into play here. I'm going into the back of him. We've got 2 more laps, and I think fifth place is all I can aim for, really. But he's parking it on the apex. And he's got a toe off Peter. That's what's really causing the problem here, is that he can just follow Peter. Where is he? I don't know. Got him. Let me see what I can do now. trying to pass a car that isn't in a tow. I think this might be easy. Oh, Peter's moving to that side. I don't know. Maybe that's a good defence or not. Ah, he's hit me. Ah, he's backed out of it. Good man. That was stressful, man. It's one of the most stressful things you can do is to attack and defend at the same time. Especially for a nitwit like me, I'm not very well coordinated. I do tend to have bumps with people. So, last lap. Bit wide. Enzo's fastest lap is insane. Oh, actually no, Osman's beat him. But Enzo losing a lot of time on me here, but I'm obviously not going to catch him by the end. But yeah, losing a lot of time on me for some reason. He's got a habit, I think, of burning his tyres out. I'm still matching my personal best on the final lap of the race here. Yeah, gained another couple of tenths on him. I've got some thoughts on how the beginning of the race went, and I'm going to keep them to myself, because I start to sound like a bit of a conspiracy theorist, a bit of a nutter. But suffice to say, the car was very enjoyable on the mediums. Very, very enjoyable. And yeah, to be honest, I don't know if I could have done a huge amount better than that anyway. Good race for Bry. Congratulations to him. Makes up for, I think, that first race a little bit. I hope. Why haven't we got a replay? Well, that's interesting. There is no replay. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. I had to actually do some racing there, didn't I? A bit of battling. Oof. That was very stressful, that at the end. Having to really, really think about, like, the unpredictability of two cars in front of you battling each other. Making sure that they don't catch you out with their braking, because I can't remember which one of them it was. I think it was Hoggy. Was parking it on the apexes, and once I learned that, once I figured it out, then, you know, I just adapted a little bit, and that move into the tunnel, I think, was critical. It's what I wanted to do. I saw the previous lap that he was slow through there, so just tried it around the outside. Thankfully, the car agreed and didn't slide or anything like that. Managed to haul it around the outside, and then Peter, much easier to pass, just because, you know, you're passing someone who's not in a slipstream behind someone else. Well, yeah, I'll keep my conspiracy theories to myself. I certainly have a few. Weird handling of cars. But I'm still happy with how I drove for the most part. I think I could have extracted a little bit more out of the car in that second stint there. I clearly wasn't as fast as Osman, and Enzo's fastest lap before Osman took it off him was also really, really nice. So, yeah, not necessarily as quick as I wanted to be, but still in the running. And we've only got, I think, 3 more races left. So we will look forward to seeing those 3 races. Is it 3 or 2? I don't know. And I don't know if I'm still in the lead of the championship. I hope I am, but let's see. Thanks for watching. See you next week. And just before I go, an announcement. I'm going to be uploading a race replay commentary of the other Saturday League lobby, and I'm going to be uploading that every night at 6:30 on a scheduled upload. Sorry I haven't been uploading them, but it will be there, and it will be worth it. So thanks everyone. I'll see you soon.